for the past week on Instagram, on my Instagram, please go follow me on my Instagram and all my social medias. I have been collecting questions related to the holidays of Christmas, Yule, and Hanukkah, asking me whatever you want. I have not really looked at any of these questions, maybe one or two. When they come in, I just screenshot them and I save it to my phone. That's it. So this is going to be a holiday Q&A, so let's get right into your questions. The first question is your whole family Jewish? Yes. I come from a family of nothing but Jewish people. Nothing but Jews. We are Ashkenazi Jews, pure bloods, I guess you would call it, even though that sounds kind of weird. Or offensive, I don't know. But yes, my whole family is Jewish. Some of them are extremely religious, some of them are a little religious, and some of them are like us, who are not religious but extremely respectful and do celebrate some stuff and honor our heritage. So yeah. Next question. When did you start celebrating Yule? Okay, well, I started actually getting into witchcraft and Wicca and paganism when I was 13. That's when I started doing a lot of research and started practicing. I bought my first tarot cards. I bought so many books. I saved up like my allowance just to do all of this stuff. And I really studied hard, but I didn't start actually celebrating Yule, like actually the way you're supposed to celebrate it, till I was, I think, 17 or 18. And yes, for people asking, I will be doing a Yule video on this channel for Yule this year for witchy videos, because you guys, some of you guys keep asking me, where are the witchy videos? Guys, sometimes there's just nothing to film about witchcraft, or I don't have any real ideas about witchcraft videos. So if you guys have questions or ideas or anything, please private message me or comment down below what you guys would like to see. Favorite Christmas song? Mine's Christmas in Hollis Run DMC. Oh my goddess. I have not even thought about that song in years. I completely forgot that song even existed. Shame on me. My favorite Christmas songs. I get asked this every year and I still give the same explanations every year. Carol of the Bells, especially by Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which they are doing a concert on TV because of COVID this year. They are doing their concert and I believe it's $30. Which me and my family are hopefully going to do, because we've always wanted to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Never could, never did. So to watch it on a big screen with like some hot chocolate and stuff like that, that would be amazing. I hope we do that. And if we do, you will see it in a vlog. So Carol of the Bells, love Carol of the Bells. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies has been my ringtone from Thanksgiving till New Year's, since 2007 or 2006. So yeah, love that one. And this one, I don't know why I've never mentioned it, because for years I've adored this song. It's by Enya, and I know a lot of people have different opinions on Enya. They're like, oh my god, she's the worst, or oh my god, she's the best. I like some of her songs, including White as Winter's Night. I love that song. If you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it. It just gets you so in the mood, and I listen to it on repeat every single year, like when I'm decorating and putting on the ornaments on the tree and everything. It's just, I love that song. And I want to always, and I say this every year, Green Sleeves. People think Green Sleeves is a Christmas song. It is not. But it is played all throughout Christmas, which I don't mind because I love Green Sleeves so much. It is debated whether or not Green Sleeves was actually done this way, but from everything I was told since researching since like 2003-ish, 2002, since 2003, was written by Henry VIII to his then beloved Anne Boleyn before she married him and was made queen. It had nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever. It was a love song, or just like a pining because she was like rejecting him. And if you guys don't know that, because you guys just watch Philippa Gregory stuff, Anne did not want anything to do with him at first. Just letting you know that. I can do a whole entire video of things you may not know about Anne Boleyn that I do, but I don't think you guys would be very interested. But yeah, since that plays during the holiday time, I'm going to add that in there. Yes, I'm playing with my hair because I don't know how I feel about this. I thought this would be really cute, festive, but I don't feel cute today. Maybe you should watch the video before this to understand why I don't feel cute today. And if we're gonna go with non-traditional ones, also Merry Christmas by Mr. Garrison, South Park. Go listen to it. If you're not like extremely religious, go listen to it. It's hilarious. What do you wish to get for Christmas this year? Healthy. No, every time somebody asks me this, it's like, I guess you're asking materialistic things. So I already mentioned in my Get Ready With Me that I did in late November that I really want to get a black cushioned headboard. I miss having a headboard, and everybody's like, why don't you get another leopard print one? First of all, that was specially made for me. My mother had it specially made, so I can't just get another one. And secondly, I still am obsessed with leopard print. My blanket is leopard print, but I just kind of want like a modern, classy kind of black cushioned headboard. There's a couple lip glosses that I want. There's a couple of glitter gels that I want. A bath pillow, a Himalayan salt lamp. Those are just a few things. I do have an Amazon wish list down below if you want to check it out. You don't have to buy me anything. I actually would prefer you don't, but people have asked, and I see that other YouTubers put theirs in, and so I was like, why not me? But I'm not putting anything like above like $20, $25 because I would never have anybody pay like hundreds of dollars for like a microphone like they do. I'm rambling. Hi. Do you get sad around the holidays because of lost loved ones like me? Yes, of course I do. The holidays are always tough for everybody when you've lost a loved one, especially the first holiday without them. This year is the first Christmas in 19 years that my beloved kitty will not be with us. And that's very, very hard. I mean, it's wonderful having Dexter and having Dexter's first Christmas and having all of that. I love it so much. I adore that boy to death. You have no idea. But it's very sad. I actually put one of her little toys as an ornament on the Christmas tree this year just so she can be with us. So it's, you know, I know she's like, that's just a pet. She wasn't just a pet. I've talked about this. We are still very much mourning over her. She was more than that to this family. The first Christmas without Michael, he died in September, so December is not very far away from that, was very hard. It was probably one of the worst Christmases I had because it was very sad because I did not have him, and the first Christmas without Corey was very difficult. The first Christmas without my cousin Allison, very difficult. Because the last time that I saw her, it was like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, and then I never got to see her again. So, yes, you're not alone if you feel depressed or uneasy or unhappy or just not enjoying the holiday season because of a lost loved one. It is completely natural and normal, and I understand completely. It sucks. It sucks, but what you really have to focus on is the ones that are still here and alive. Life is for the living. You can mourn and pay your respects to the ones that died, but you gotta live with the people that you have right now because you never know. Gone in an instant. And then you're like, well, I wasted all my time on this person who's not actually here to not enjoy the people who are here surrounding me. So, and if you don't have anybody and you are just plain alone, I'm here for you. So if you ever need to talk or just hang out virtually, I'm here. So you're loved, at least by me. So what are your goals for 2021? Did you hit any of your goals in 2020? Love you. Love you too. Okay, let's start with 2020. Yes, I did hit some goals in 2020. I did mention a few of them, what my goals were back in my Vlogmas. I only did one last year. But I mentioned them during like New Year's, what I wanted to happen during 2020. Obviously, a lot of things couldn't happen for a lot of people because of COVID and everything like that. But I did lose 50 pounds like I wanted to. I actually lost 63 pounds, I believe, 63 or 64 pounds. I did gain half of it back I think, almost half of it back because of COVID and because of emotional eating and because of a lot of things that have happened throughout this year. So, but I did lose it. So I guess you can check that off. I had a goal of hitting 1,000 followers on TikTok. Please go follow me on TikTok. I love my TikTok. I do a whole ton of things, but if you ever think you're going to see me dancing on there, you're wrong. I will not. And I'm at 2,180 or something. I don't know. I'll put it currently, it will change, but I will put a screenshot here. So yes, so that was amazing. I'm over 1,000 more than I wanted. I hit 3,000 here on YouTube channel, which was my goal, another goal. Getting out of the house and getting rid of my agoraphobia, I have started and made some good progress. And I will talk about that more in another video. So that was stuff that I did, in fact, was able to do in 2020, which I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish in 2020. Goals for 2021. Assuming that COVID will not take up yet another whole year, but we shouldn't make assumptions. I do plan on trying very, very hard to completely get rid of my agoraphobia, or not even completely, but mostly. It can take, you know, I have a therapist, I have a psychiatrist, and they've got me on the right track right now. I am doing so well mentally right now, which is a relief and a blessing. It took a lot of hard work, and I would like to go into a store. I would like to get out and go into public and not just stay in the car and drive around, which is a start. You have to start somewhere, but I'd like to actually get into a place. Let's say hit 4,000 subscribers here on YouTube and 3,000 on TikTok. Let's do that. Other goals for 2021. I would like to lose 50 pounds again, but not the way I did it last time, because I was not able to eat. That is how I lost that weight, mostly. I don't want to talk about that right now. I will talk about that in an upcoming video. I would like to eat healthier, keep the diabetes under control, make sure it doesn't come back, and just try to work on myself more, or continue working on myself more, because I'm doing everything I can right now and everything seems to be going okay. And as long as we keep going on this path, then I'll be happy. Top 3 holiday horror movies. Go, only 3. Only 3. Okay, before I answer that question, I hate myself so much. Working so hard and having so much progress on my self-esteem and my mental health. I hate myself so much. No, I did a holiday horror movie, what I would recommend video. I will put that up in the cards somewhere in here. I did not mention Stonehurst Asylum. How I did not mention that? It is an amazing movie. I believe it's still on Netflix. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have the DVD. It is based on an Edgar Allan Poe short story where, if you guys know the quote, the lunatics are running the asylum, that's where that quote comes from. Believe nothing that you see and only half of what you hear. That is also from that short story. It is an awesome psychological mystery thriller twist kind of thing, starring some amazing actors. Jim Sturgis, I forget how to pronounce his name, but whatever. Kate Beckinsale, who was great in it. Ben Kingsley, who was great in it. Michael Caine, who was great in it. There's a really, really great. The acting's awesome, and it's just an uneasy yet awesome feeling movie, and definitely very Edgar Allan Poe. They did an amazing job. The setting is great. The reason I call it a Christmas movie is it takes place at Christmas, and they mention it a lot, and New Year's. So yes, go watch that. That's amongst my favorite horror movies. So I'm going to put that in one of my top 3 favorites. So Stonehurst Asylum, Black Christmas. I can't pick one Black Christmas. So could we just do like Black Christmas and P2, probably. Oh goodness, this is so hard to do. Just 3. I think that's what I'm gonna have to pick. No, better watch out. Better watch out. Ah! Thank you, Mama Blaze. Would you like to continue? Would you like to continue? Okay. What's your favorite ornament on your tree? Oh, goodness. There's a couple this year that we've added on. But I'm going to say, because of what they are and memory's sake, my favorite ornaments on my tree are the Kyle and Mr. Hanky and Cartman and Clyde Frog from South Park. They are the first ornaments to go up every single year on our tree since 2010. Christmas 2010. I got them for my sister for Christmas, and I just gave it to her when we were putting up the tree as a little tiny early Christmas gift. So those are probably my favorite ornaments, but there are so many ornaments that I really love, that are really like sentimental, that are also very beautiful. I will show you my tree in a Vlogmas. So, but they're probably my favorite just because we adore South Park and the memories. You know, I love putting up it. My job is to put up Cartman and Clyde Frog. My sister puts up Kyle and Mr. Hanky. Hello, Leo. Sitting there laying back like a queen. Is Hanukkah Jewish Christmas? I just heard it wasn't, and I always thought it was. LOL. Okay, you're not the only one. Almost everybody who's not Jewish thinks that Hanukkah is Jewish Christmas. It is not in any way Jewish Christmas. It just happens to fall around the same time of year as Christmas. That's it. If you'd like to know why we celebrate Hanukkah and what Hanukkah is, I will link a video down below explaining it all. But no, it is not Jewish Christmas. It's actually a very sad holiday. Most Jewish holidays are sad because it's us paying our respects of our ancestors going through a lot of turmoil and being brutally murdered and enslaved and almost mass genocide for over 10,000 years. It's great celebrating. Just don't play dreidel with Dexter because he cheats. He keeps spinning until he gets Gimmel. And son, that is not how we play dreidel.
Okay, spin once. Spin one. No, okay, that was once. No, okay, you can't keep spinning. You get one spin. How many times do I have to tell you? What'd you get? Is that a high? I think it is. At least it's not Gimmel like usual. Dexter, you can only spin once. Freaking Gimmel. You are a cheat, young man.
What are your plans for celebrating Christmas this year, being that it is so much different to other years? It's not different for us celebrating this year. Well, during the whole month of December, since the past 2 Christmases or holiday seasons have sucked for me and my family because of mental health, physical health, stuff like that. Even though we are very, very much struggling in the financial department, we are spending more time as a family this year, which is making me so, so happy. We each have an advent calendar. We've been doing kind of like a little thing where every night when my father comes home from work, he has a little chocolate advent calendar because that's what he loves. I have one too, and so does my sister. Just like those cheap little chocolatey ones. That makes my father so happy. He's like, I get to have calories that I can walk off from a chocolate this big because that's my father. I have a advent calendar which you will see in a different video, and I might tease it on a Vlogmas. My sister has the 15 Days of Socks with Disney princesses again this year, like she did last year, and Dexter has an advent calendar, which is more exciting for us than it is for him. My father actually picked it out because my father loves Dexter more than he loves his human children, which I totally understand. But every night when my dad comes home from work, we open his calendar and we open Dexter's advent calendar. Again, I will share that in Vlogmases and stuff like that. So we're doing that. We're watching more movies. We're decorating more. Everything is just going a lot better this year. So on Christmas Day, though, it's going to be the same. We open some gifts in the morning. Then we take a break. We all chill, relax, you know, watch movies, watch TV, listen to music, just have a chill day. And then later on in the early evening, we'll open the other half of Christmas gifts and then just chill out and spend time, drink some hot chocolate, and have a nice relaxing time. Christmas Eve is more when we do the celebrating. We dress up more and we have like a little tiny cocktail dinner, and we just, you know, celebrate a little bit more, get a little more festive, and Christmas is just kind of like opening gifts and relaxing. So that's the way it is every year, and that's the way we like it. Can you do a Yule video? I love your witchy videos. Yes, I will be doing a Yule video. I am starting to take notes already to try to like prepare myself so I don't miss anything or that I don't say anything the wrong way. But yes, I will be doing a Yule video. What's your favorite holiday memory with Corey and with Michael? Hope this is okay. Yes, it's okay. Thank you for asking that. Whew. Okay, so if you are new to my channel or you're just coming across this video just because you're like really bored, I was engaged between 2007 and 2008. I started dating a man named Corey in the last month, December of 2006. He was everything to me. I'm not gonna go through all of that, but he passed away in a very tragic event in 2008. I'll link that video of the story below because I just can't go through all of it. But my favorite Christmas memory with him, it was actually Hanukkah and Christmas at the same time this year. So his parents and him and I all had a nice dinner. We had latkes and just a few other, I had made spaghetti kugel for them because they had never tried it, and like they were like buying more ingredients so I could make more. And we just had a really nice dinner. They got me this really pretty black set of gloves and a scarf, and I still have that up in my closet where all my special things clothing wise are. Corey had made me my own little book of shadows that he just typed out everything in because he knew I loved that kind of thing, and it was just a really special memory. It was our first Christmas, well, technically our first Christmas as a couple and engaged, and our first Christmas together as just like starting to get to know each other and falling in love with each other was amazing as well, because that was just an amazing time, because it was around the time that I met him and fell in love with him and could not separate myself from him no matter what. So those are very, very special memories to me. My favorite Christmas memories with Michael, if you do not know, I dated a man named Michael from 2010 till 2015. In 2015, he passed away tragically. I guess I'll link that video down below too, if you want to check it out. My favorite holiday memories with Michael, Christmas 2011, I believe. I had a nervous breakdown and I couldn't leave my room. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. It was bad. And I barely answered his phone calls or texts. When I did, all I told him was, I am not doing well and I can't talk. I don't want to talk, and it's nothing against you. I love you to death. Please, I can't do this. And we were supposed to exchange gifts, and he had called me and I said, please just don't come over. I can't do it. And I was crying hysterically, and I was in my room, and he came over and he brought me a get well soon bouquet of flowers that had a get well soon card in it, and just a sweet note that he wrote in it, and a box of chocolates, and he got me my Bible, which is one of, in my first huge full collections of Edgar Allan Poe's works. that I had asked for that year, and he had given me another gift that I don't want to talk about, but it was very, very sentimental and very amazing. And then shortly after, he gave me the promise ring that I'm wearing, which is sterling silver and onyx that has Celtic knots on it. So he knew how ill I was. He knew he was probably not going to see me, but he had my mother bring it up to me because he didn't want me to feel like I was just nobody to him. So it's weird. It's hard to talk about, but it's also wonderful to look back and know that I had such wonderful people in my life, and I am so blessed to have had them in my life. So, yeah. Okay, looks like this is the last question. Are you good at gift wrapping? You totally random, LOL. Lil Pump, Nicki Minaj, Machine Gun Kelly, all better rappers than me. Does that answer your question? No, seriously, I'm literally the worst person to wrap any kind of gifts. I love when I get to wrap it in bags or clothing boxes because I'm just terrible at it. I'm terrible. I'm the worst person ever to exist to wrap things. I'm horrible. I hate going on and watching people's Vlogmases where they're like wrapping gifts and they're doing it Eminem style, and I'm like, no need to brag. So that was it for this holiday Q&A. Thank you guys so much for your questions. There's been some really good ones this year. Some questions I was never asked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are enjoying BLAIZE, the month of December. Hopefully the next video I come out with will be something Yule related or something. I'll come up with something. We'll do that. We'll do something. So if you guys haven't already, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to this channel right now and become a Blazer and a part of the Blaze Nation. We'd love to have you here as long as you're as wicked as we are. I love you guys so much, and until next time, my beautiful ones. Do you guys like my second pair of nails? It took me a really long time to do these. You can't even see them that well, but stay wicked.